Good Saturday morning, guys. So you're going to do another first with me today. I've never done this before, so this is going to be a new one for us to do together. I have wanted forever to learn how to make tortillas. My neighbors across the street, their mom lived a couple doors down, and she used to make tortillas by the stacks. And I mean, they were just so good. And we'd put butter in them and roll them up, and we'd just eat them fresh off the griddle that she'd cook them on. And for all these years, I've wanted to make those. So I am going to try today to make my own. And I actually bought a tortilla press and everything, so I'm going to try them. And if they work, then tonight's dinner will have tortillas in it. And again, no buy stuff. So anyways, the first thing it calls for is 2 cups of flour. Yeah, I'm taking it out of a bag because I was just short of putting them in all my containers. So there's 3, and a 4th makes 2. My husband's home today. This weekend he has off. He's excited. So I've got him out to work outside. So no rest for the weary. And then it says 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I know this is not how she made them. She made them with lard, I think. And you guys, they were so good. She just passed away a couple years ago, and she was actually our last mom of the neighborhood to pass away. And it was rough. She was such a beautiful person. Beautiful, beautiful person. All right, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We called them mom and dads of the neighborhood because there was 3 families here that we all looked after they looked after each other's kids. We all played together, everything else. My dad and their dad died a month apart, and then her mom finally passed, and so all of the moms and dads are gone. So now we have to learn everything on our own, I guess. So I'm going to mix that together first. And I took my ring off because I plan on getting in there. I love playing with my food. I can't help it. Takes me back to my cooking days, you know. Alright, and then you're going to add 3/4 of a cup of water. And like I say, they say add the whole thing, but I'm not going to do that. Now today, I'm going to do a few things around the house that need to be done. First, my house is a just disaster area. We're doing the sheets a day early. And every time Jack comes over, we always cook from my bacon. And it was on sale a couple of weeks ago. Probably 3 weeks ago at this place down the street. And so I bought some more because with him using them too, I go through my bacon pretty quick. So I'm going to bake up my bacon. When it gets thawed out, I'll bring you guys and show you what I do at the beginning and the end. And the way I do it, you can always use it any way you want to. You know, you can use it as whole pieces or break it up or whatever you want to do with it. Boy, this is a sticky dough. I'm so excited. I cannot believe I'm making my own tortillas. You know, you guys, you're learning from me, hopefully. But hopefully, in some sense, I'm learning from you as well, because it's making me kind of branch out into what things I've wanted to try, but I never have, you know what I mean? Because just, I don't know, chicken, I guess. And I think it's great because now I'm actually venturing out to try things that I've wanted to and haven't. So, in some senses, you guys are teaching me too. And I do appreciate that. I really do. Alrighty. So now it says to just put it in the ball and cover it for 10 minutes. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to let it rest for 10 minutes. Then I'll be back, and hopefully you guys will have tortillas. All right, be back. All right, guys, let's see how this works. All right, now I got in the press, and I looked at a hack that I found online where you actually take a gallon bag and you cut it in half. So this way the stuff doesn't stick together. So this lady, it shows that she just takes a thumbful. When it pulls through the thumb, she rolls it up in a ball. So excited, I hope this works. She rolls it up in a ball. Then they cover that other side. They bring it down slowly and then push down. I think it worked, you guys. Oh, it did. Look at that. Now I think that I'm going to put it in the center and try to squeeze it just a little bit bigger, because that's not going to make what I want to make today. Now that's more like it. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, you guys. My pan is starting to heat up. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see how that first one turns out. Now, she never used spatulas or anything, and I probably will because, well, I've gotten burnt a few times and I don't like it. So, I don't particularly feel like getting burnt. But you know what? I think she got used to it over the years and she didn't have to worry about that. Oh, let's see. Oh, you guys, these are so beautiful. So beautiful. I told my husband, I said, if this works really good, then I'll get my, I have like that griddle that goes in the center of my stove. I can tell they're really thick, so I need to thin them out just a little bit. But if these turn out good, I can always make up more dough and make some more. She would be really pleased with me right now. I know she would be. I just loved her tortillas. Alright, now I gotta wait for these other ones to bubble up and start cooking. And then you'll actually get to see them in use tonight for dinner, if they turn out well. Yeah, that's kind of hot. I think I will. Once I get used to it, it'll be fine, and I'll flip them without it. I got pushed into a bonfire when I was a little girl. I was like 4, and I have scars still down my hand, my arm, and so I don't like getting burnt. Although I've cooked all these years and I've got scars all over me from ovens and fryers and all kinds of stuff, I still don't intentionally like to burn myself. Just saying. So, yeah, these are definitely too thick, but that can be fixed. And they say that if you don't want to use them that day, only partially cook them and then freeze them, and then you can, you know, rewarm them up at a later time and in this, you know, on your skillet. See, mine are so thick right now, they're not bubbling up either. Here comes my husband from outside. Look.
Oh.
They're cooking. Must be he has to recharge the battery. Yeah, these ones are way too thick. I can tell already because they're not flimsy. So we will have to do another, make some more that are more thin. And I've got flour there, so we can keep testing them all day if I have to. So I'll be back later tonight. So it was a success. I just need to learn how to make them thinner and do that. And if I have to get rid of the press and just go to a rolling pin, that's what I'll do. And I did just order me a thing today that I can put on the pastry mat so that I don't constantly keep making my countertops all floury. So we'll be back later. I'll show you how I do my bacon. And then I'll do dinner. And I might be doing a pie today. It depends on how long he's outside messing around. So you guys have a very blessed day, and you be a blessing.